I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm badly breathing and breathing through that ground, but each and every time we all stand up. Stop right to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You must feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To take the darkness, let's fall here on it up. Spark just like Hibana. Come, light up the Hibana.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. I hope we managed to catch up.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hoodle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almeidrea.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. It's important to get your rest.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes!
Well, guess I'm off to bed. I think we've rested long enough.
let's keep moving.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We've reached our destination.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. Yeah, I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Saar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Saar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people. But that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Beifong tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almeidrea. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almeidrea.
Xion,
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag Saar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almeidrea plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! Bring him down! I'm not done! Big blast! You're mine! Put that gun out of your hand! Engage angle! Take it! First strike!
Easy and smelling to me. Yeah! And it's ugly to me!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Here! I'm on it!
Dragon Form!
Megasonic Club! You're finished! Not a chance!
Gemini Aqua! Dragon
I'm on a roll now! You require a hand. Can't get out of this!
Lightning Thrust!
Fury!
I'll end you!
Here I come!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon Form! First strike!
All good.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well,
Little help!
Here I come! Rising Falcon! Dazzle! I'm going in! I see one, eh? You're mine! It's over!
I'll smash you!
Nice deal!
Fire support!
Rising
In
Falcon!
here!
Lightning Thrust!
There you go! Now or never. That frickin' does it!
Photon Blast!
Fall back!
Bullseye! Photon Blast!
Finish it!
this... should make for some good weapon... Huh?
Got it! Little help!
No escape! Talon Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Lunar Eruption!
Start up!
Gemini Aqua! These lips can make rings around us!
Here I come!
You're ready and ready!
Here I come!
I'm all stopped down!
Dazzle!
Hurricane! Annihilation!
Rising
Searing
Falcon!
Flame! Reload!
Here! I'm on it!
Sighted! Into the stand! In the
Take
wind!
it!
Air!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
First strike!
Water!
You're mine! Here!
I'm only
You're
down here!
finished!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
No backing back! I'll smash you! It's over! My deal!
We can...
This ends now! We're not finished!
That shield will save you. Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm all stuffed up! Come on! All finished with healing now! I'm on it! Take this!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Shut him down!
Take that! Glacial Spear!
Here I come! Talon Hurricane!
Poison Blade! Steel Ball into Saar's own deck! Reload!
Rising Warden! I'm just getting started! Severing Wind!
By the power of water!
Rising Hurricane!
Thunder Blade! It's over!
Take that! Shout! Justice Rising Wyvern!
Lightning
Rising
Condensed!
Phoenix!
Thunder Blade! Nicely done. I won't forgive you!
Now you'll learn! I'll run you through the line! Dragon Swarm! Wind!
I'll take my revenge on you!
Rising Thunder!
Here I come!
Justice!
Let me hold my extra
You're mine! Eat this! You're mine! Rising Thunder! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered. No choice. Got you now. You're mine.
I never miss!
Dragon Swarm!
A showdown between blade and fist!
You're finished. You're mine! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Not a chance!
Lunar corruption!
I'm knocked out! Lightning Thrust! Here I hit on! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! It's over!
In a bind?
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over! Stop! Rising Falcon!
Now you're in the groove!
Megasonic Thrust! You're mine! Here I come! You're finished! Take this! I'll see you!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're pissed!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Burn! You won't make a fool of me!
Now!
Take! Blow them away!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! In a bind?
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Fire Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zugals the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to...
No backing down!
Oh my lord! Take this! Eat dirt! You're mine!
No shield can stand up to these kids!
The rebel! Stop that! It's over! Be
Flying
still!
freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Take this! Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Watch it!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my Ricochet! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Technology in the groove! Dragon Force! You're finished doing my thing! Dragon Shell! Dazzle! Tectonic Punch! Rising Phoenix! What's this? Take this! It's over! Rising Falcon! Here I come! It's over! I'll tear you apart! Damn it! It's too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up!
This one's mine!
Mega Kill! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Flash! Can't be done!
That's
I can only rely on myself.
Here comes
Swallow Dance! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Yeah! It's over! What did you do? I owe you one! Dragon Swarm! Here!
lightning orb!
This one's all mine! Megasonic Blast!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute. Don't push yourself too hard.
Right, here
Here's a
goes!
healing art!
Now you'll learn! I owe you one. I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you
The enemy
truly!
wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that! Healing
You're mine!
There now!
Flaming Thrust! Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm! Thrust!
That's what I did. We're shooting too high.
Hold nothing back! Take this! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Megasonic Thrust! Be still! Rising Falcon!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
Truck! You're mine! Rising Falcon! This one's all mine!
Sweet dreams!
Flaming Thrust! Rising
I'll
Falcon!
heal you all!
It's over! Flaming Thrust! Not kill! You're mine!
You won't get away with that!
Thanks! Rising Falcon! Be still! I'm not done! It's over! Sword Lane Alpha!
Armor won't save you.
Take this!
I'll finish you right
Rising
now.
Falcon! Eat dirt! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Let me help you this all
Here I come! I owe you one! Here! Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
in the sky!
I'm not done!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You're my...
Dragon Swarm! I never miss! Like after the raging cascade!
Rising Falcon! Not today!
Feel
Be
the
still! Rising Falcon! It's over!
Like astral energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Here
Here I come! It's over!
Here, let me help!
Take it! On this! Here I come!
Lightning
It's over!
I'm on a roll now! You alright?
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look at... was in a bright and shiny mood.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almeidrea is near.
And we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea. What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Nice deal! Megasonic thrust! Dragon form!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Glacial Spear!
You require
Deal with
a hand.
darkness!
Locked and loaded!
I'm just
Freeze
getting
Dancer!
started!
This one's all mine!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's on! I see one, eh?
Take down their defenses!
Lightning broken! Ready and ready!
Strike!
I can carve through my shield! Lightning thrust! Lightning broken! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear!
Not a
Pierce
chance.
evil! Lightning
Stop!
Dash!
Damn it!
Thunderblade!
Too fast!
Can pack. I'll trip it up.
Eagle Dive!
Do it! Here comes Astral Energy!
Say no more.
And thus our strength yet grows.
The rebel! Stop now!
Searing Flame! Reload! Lightning Raging Cascade!
Take it!
In here! By the power of Lord of the Sunrise! Please by the power of Lord! Lightning Cascade!
Here I come! Thanks! Eat this! Lightning Falcon!
It's almost too strong.
Then lightning split it open! Be my guest!
Swallow dance!
Here I come! Your food! Eat this!
It's weakened!
It's over! This ends now! Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha! We're not finished! Your mouth is wild! Megatonic Thrust! It's over!
In here! Here I go! I'll be saving!
Do it like that! Sword Rain Alpha!
First aid!
I owe you one! First strike!
I'm all at you!
Watch out! You're mine! It's over!
Here's a healing!
All mine!
First aid!
Burn in hell! You won't make a fool of me!
Here's
Really?
evil! Take it down!
I'll tear you apart! Take this!
Here's a
Dragon
healing!
Form!
Here and now! First aid!
Dragon
None
Form!
shall escape my judgment!
You're mine!
Hurricane!
Dragon
Here, let
Form!
me help! Raging
Down on
Cascade!
Hurricane! You're mine!
Eagle Fly!
It's over!
Talon Storm! Light Astral
Dragon
Energy!
Form! Come back, will ya?
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
Raging
still.
Cascade!
Here I come!
Swallow
Here!
Pile!
Dragon Form!
Moon Eruption! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! Damn it, it's over!
Lightning Condense!
You're mine! I'll run it through!
You'll pay for what you did!
Searing Gale!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Eat that!
Pierce evil! Fall into the laser!
Lightning River!
Fall into my own death!
Shepherd's Flash!
All day!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's another! Lightning!
I'll smash you! My shield!
I'm out of it! Here goes!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... This is the power of the blazing sword! charge! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
No!
Will this help?
Dragon Tail! Rising Falcon!
Healing the
No!
wind! Where are you going?
Not today! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
That equipment should come in handy.
What's this thing?
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Lightning, careful! It has some kind of power! Vanquish you!
Take this! Hurricane Thrust!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that!
Here and now! Rising Falcon!
Come
on, take this! Eagle Fly! You're mine! Dragon Form! On your head!
Lightning condensed!
Dazzle!
Thunder cover the caster! One more! Gale Force!
Hurricane! I'm not done!
Good things
Hey,
come to an
there!
end.
Radiant Flame!
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
Dragon Form! Blew away! Take that! He's done! Mega Fist! Here I come! Be still!
I'll crush you! reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast!
Here I come! Not today! Give you respect! Dragon form!
Here's a healing supernova! First lightning condemned! Here I come!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here, let me help! Raging cascade!
No escape!
In a bind?
Here I come! It's over! Take this!
I can carve through
You're
armor!
finished! Start up!
Eat this! Watch
Take
this!
this!
Eagle Fire!
Here! No escape! This one's all mine! Dazzle! Here I come!
Swallow dance!
You picked the wrong fight!
Let me help! Light
Here you
after
are!
Talon Storm!
Hear me!
You're mine!
Light after lightning
Go
condemned!
away!
Here's the ether! It's in the sky, it's mine!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Hey, that...
Dazzle! You're mine!
Thank you.
Rising focus!
Lost my focus! You require a hand.
Annihilation! Raging cascade!
Over?
I'll bring you back from death to energy!
You shouldn't have messed with me! It's go time!
Precipitation!
Eat this! You're done!
Not done
Let me
yet!
help!
Don't touch it!
Lightning
You're
condemned!
finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning thrust!
Here's the evil!
Start up!
In a bind? Almost!
It's on!
Better!
Eat this!
Let me help! I can handle it!
I owe you one!
I'll fix you
Here I
up!
go!
Recover! Thirst! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I really owe you one.
I'm not done!
Here! Talon
Here I
I'll
go!
be saving this way!
Start up!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising focus!
That freaking does it!
Take this!
Lightning condemned!
That's fine!
That freaking
Come
does
on.
it! This one's sorry.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Eat this!
Talon Hurricane! I'll heal you
Water
more!
Dragon!
Take this! I owe you one! Start up!
I'm just getting
Wind
started!
astral energy! Cast in the wind! Here's a healing. Where are you going? Feel.
Just
I'll be
start
saving
up!
this way. Lightning condemned!
Ah!
Now for some healing!
Dazzle! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind!
Double me! In an instant! Impact Frost!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
What's wrong? Sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah. Like it's all some damn game